1986, I have Dr. Mindbender. I will write whether he's complete or not. I have, I believe this is Iceberg. Like I said, I don't have all these names memorized, but he has no card. There's Leatherneck. Leatherneck has that brown weapon that came from one of these variety packs that I bought at some point, but his original one is gray, and it's there as well. I have two versions of Lowlight, so that's why you see all the double accessories. But there's the original Lowlight. The other Lowlight that I have comes in a version 2 from later. Then here I have a Trooper, a Cobra Trooper. That's probably not his name, but I'll have the right name written in the description. There's a mainframe. I have two mainframes, so I can already guarantee you that there will be a mainframe on the market from me for sale for $20. That's what I bought it for maybe 10-15 years ago. I'm gonna let it go for the same exact price. It will not be complete. It'll be the figure, and it'll be probably his computer and his backpack if I have it. It might just be one or the other. I will let you know. Monkey Wrench. He has his weapon. He has his card. He's part of the Dreadnoks. I'm gonna turn this guy over. The only reason I had him facing that way is because I was really interested in finding out what we used to pay for these back in the day. $2.97 is written there from Toys R Us. That's Xandar. He's Zartan's brother. Zartan's sister is right next to him. He's missing his midsection, but his sister's right here, Zorana. Same thing, I'm missing the midsection, but you do have her weapons, her backpack, and her rifle. Then we have Roadblock. I am missing the machine gun that lies on top of that tripod for Roadblock. I will write the details of what's missing for him. Then we have Cross Country. He was the driver for the vehicle that's called the Havoc. I remember having that Havoc. I remember playing with it tons when we were kids. Next here, I was trying to figure out where that dagger came from, and then by being on the website so much, I realized that it belongs to Serpentor. So here's Serpentor. There's his back piece. There's his chest. This probably lies down in there. I have both his arms, but I am missing one of his legs. I am missing the part of his leg from his ankle to the hip. So if you have that, I'd be willing to buy that from you, or at least willing to trade. I have about 98 pieces. A lot of them are pieces that I'd be willing to give up. If you have something that will help me piece something together, there's a high chance that I have something that'll help you piece something together as well. I have two Sergeant Slaughters. This is, I believe, version 2. I don't have it memorized off the top of my head. It might be version 1, possibly version 2. I do have the version after that, which is right there. And then I have Slipstream. I didn't even know about Slipstream. Just by putting this whole thing together, I realized that Slipstream is the driver of the Conquest X-30. And that's that real cool fighter jet that everybody was after. I don't remember it being in our family. I don't remember my brothers having it or I'm having it. So this might be something that I've picked up along the way. Slipstream. And then I realized that I had the wrong legs on him from Thrasher. So I took Thrasher in a bag. I had Thrasher's legs, and I switched them with Slipstream. I could tell that I had those flip-flopped. So luckily I was able to put Thrasher together the way he's supposed to be. He is the driver for the Thunder Machine driver. Now that is something that I do remember having. It belonged to my brother. We don't have it anymore, but I do have some wheels for that. So if you have a Thunder Machine and you're looking for some wheels, I have a couple wheels that will help you put that back together. In 1987, we have Big Boa. This is probably one of my favorites of all time. I'm heavily into boxing, so the fact that he has a punching bag and gloves is a huge bonus for me. Crazy Legs is definitely on the market. It's not something that I grew up with. I probably picked that up at Frank & Sons for $20, and that's definitely on the market. I do not know if he's fully complete. By the time I do my research, I will write in the description whether he's complete. But there you see him with his weapon. It looks like he has a backpack. If he's missing something, I'm going to let it go for the same exact price that I bought it for. I'm pretty sure I bought it for 20 bucks. I'm going to let it go for 20. There's Crocmaster. He is missing a tube from his mouth over to his shoulder. But there's the biggest piece, the crocodile, and there's a couple, there's a leash, and then there's this that goes around his neck. That's included as well. Crocmaster is one of my favorites. Outback. Outback is there. It looks like he has a backpack. He has several accessories. I don't know if it's complete. I'll let you know in the description. And then we have Raptor. Raptor has his, I don't know if it's a falcon. It looks like appears to be a falcon, but he's missing his cape. So from 1987, Raptor is missing his cape. Law and Order has his baton and his weapon and his pet dog, but the canine. But there, and his helmet detaches, but there's no lower half to him. I don't have his legs and I don't have his midsection. So next to Law and Order, there's the Mamba Driver. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's either Gyro or Gyro Viper. And then there's Iceberg. Iceberg has two sides. I have one of the sides, but it's broken. There you see the little side right there without the sword, the sharp part. So I have one of those. Iceberg, it comes with the vehicle. The vehicle's missing one of the machine guns up top. I found Sea Slug's vehicle. I thought that was missing. He does have a gun. I found it. It's right there next to his head. Then I have Steamroller. Steamroller was also the driver of a vehicle. I don't have his vehicle. Worms missing the antenna on his helmet. There's a little yellow antenna that goes right there. I'm missing that, but I do have the tank that he drives. I have all the three big pieces. It has the big machine gun. It has the little satellite in the front. I'm missing the little black satellite on Worms. There's Zanzibar. The skiff is really broken. I have tons of parts that are missing from the skiff. But there he is. He has his weapon. He has his hammer. But the loop on the bottom of the hammer is missing. I knew that right off the top of my head. This is one of the ones that I played with the most as a kid. You can tell because his face has scratches on it. But Zanzibar is one of the ones that I played with the most as a kid. Then I have Mercer. It looks like he might be complete. I'll write it in the description whether he is or not. He might be missing a weapon because I just see his backpack. And then there's Red Dog. These three belong together. They're called the Sergeant Slaughter Marauders. And there's Taurus. Taurus has his weapon. He has his backpack. This is a really good looking G.I. Joe. You can see his beard and just the colors. He's yellow and he's got green pants and it's black. Man, that's a really good looking one. So those are the three Sergeant Slaughter Marauders. Obviously some weapons are missing there from Red Dog and from Mercer, but that's a pretty cool set to have. Next to them is Battle Force 2000. And Battle Force 2000 was about 5 or 6 Joes. There's the first one. It's called Avalanche. He's got his weapon. He might be missing a backpack. I'll write that in the description. Next is Blaster. He's missing his midsection, obviously, and his weapons as well. Next to him, we have Blocker. And Blocker has his gun. Pretty cool looking gun. The gun started looking different right around this time. But that's a really good looking G.I. Joe. Next to Blocker is Knockdown. Knockdown has a really cool helmet. I'm going to see if I can get it here on with one finger. I can't, but you get the idea. That's a really cool looking Joe. The gun is really, really different from all the Joes prior to that. Maybe that's why they called it 2000. And then I have the card for Dodger, and I have the gun, but I have no G.I. Joe. So that, and then the mailing piece for that year, and I know I didn't mail this in myself, so that's the Fridge, the NFL football player, and he has his football right here as well. That's a highly sought after one, and look at his belt buckle. It says G.I. Joe. That's pretty cool. So that concludes 1987. That's probably the year that I have the most. There's probably 18 or 19 Joes right there. And that concludes 1987.